In this video, we'll explore some of the most fascinating and surprising ways animals reproduce, including those that delay pregnancy for the perfect moment, the species where males bear offspring, and much more. Stay with us to the end and prepare to be amazed. Did you know that a female giraffe carries her baby for a whopping 14 months? When it's time to give birth, she does so standing up, causing the newborn's life to begin with a dramatic 2-meter fall. But don't worry, this drop isn't as terrifying as it sounds. Standing at a height of 180 centimeters at birth, the baby giraffe takes the fall in stride, beginning its journey into the wild. In the world of penguins, it's the fathers who take on the responsibility of hatching the eggs, while the mothers go hunting in the ocean. These devoted dads keep the eggs warm and safe, proving that parenting is a team effort in the animal kingdom. Contrary to popular belief, kangaroo joeys aren't born inside their mother's pouch. Instead, after a tiny 2-centimeter joey is born, it must crawl its way into the pouch on its own, a journey that's crucial for its survival. On the other hand, the mighty elephant carries her baby for an astonishing 22 months, nearly 2 years. Elephants have the ability to delay birth if the environment isn't safe. Once the baby, weighing about 100 kilograms, is born, the entire herd, including experienced mothers, comes together to help raise this new giant. Snails, often thought of as simple creatures, have a surprising method of reproduction. Some species are hermaphrodites, capable of reproducing on their own, while others engage in a unique courtship ritual where they shoot love darts made of chitin at each other before mating. Lions, known as the kings of the jungle, have a secretive birthing process. As the time approaches, a lioness will leave her pride to find a secluded spot to give birth. She'll stay hidden with her cubs for about 3 months until they are strong enough to rejoin the pride. Unfortunately, even with these precautions, many cubs don't survive their first year. Female sea lions give birth on land, usually to one pup, which they care for until they become pregnant again, just 2 weeks later. Though fiercely protective of their own young, female sea lions will sometimes adopt and care for another's pup if it's been abandoned. Hammerhead sharks are known for internal fertilization, but in 1999, something astonishing happened. A female hammerhead in an aquarium gave birth without ever having contact with a male. DNA tests revealed no other genes but her own, leaving scientists baffled by this unexplained phenomenon. The male octopus has a detachable arm used in mating, which he loses after the process, similar to how some lizards lose their tails. However, unlike lizards, this arm doesn't grow back. The female only reproduces once in her life, producing up to 50,000 offspring, though only a few survive. Hyenas experience some of the most difficult births in the animal kingdom due to their narrow birth canals. This often results in severe pain for the mother, and tragically, many of the babies don't survive the process. Sloths, the slowest animals on Earth, take their time with everything, including mating. After a slow courtship, they mate in the trees, and the mother gives birth there as well. If a baby sloth falls, however, the mother usually doesn't descend to rescue it, leaving it to an unfortunate fate. Some animals, like certain reptiles, have a remarkable way of determining the gender of their offspring based on temperature. When the eggs are kept in a warm spot, more males are born, but in cooler areas, females dominate. This fascinating quirk of nature ensures the survival and balance of these species. Most fish lay eggs, but not the stingray. These viviparous creatures give birth to live young, usually no more than 13 at a time. Once the baby stingrays are born, they are left to fend for themselves, and if they can avoid predators, they'll grow up to continue this extraordinary cycle of life. Hedgehogs with their spiky exterior seem like a prickly problem for a mother, right? Surprisingly, hedgehogs are born completely without spines. It's only after a few hours that their sharp defenses start to appear. The mother, who carries her young for about 49 days, prepares a safe nest in the ground, where she gives birth alone, usually under the cover of night. Perhaps one of the most bizarre reproductive methods is that of the Suriname toad, which carries fertilized eggs on its back. As the tadpoles develop, they eventually emerge as tiny toads, leaping straight from their mother's back. One of nature's most surprising reproductive methods is found in seahorses, where it's the male who carries the babies. Inside his pouch, up to 1,000 embryos develop, and when they're ready, he goes through a labor process, releasing tiny seahorses into the world. Without any parental guidance, only a few of these tiny creatures will survive to adulthood. The birth of a dolphin is a truly breathtaking event, literally. As soon as the baby is born, its mother gently pushes it to the surface so it can take its first breath. Immediately after birth, the mother begins to whistle, ensuring the baby recognizes her voice amidst the sounds of the ocean. Kiwi birds lay the largest egg in proportion to their body size of any bird. This egg is so large that it's equivalent to a human woman giving birth to a 4-year-old child. Bats are known for sleeping upside down, but did you know they also give birth this way? The baby bat is born tiny, clinging to its mother even as she flies in search of food. The platypus is one of the few mammals that lay eggs. The mother carefully incubates her eggs in a special burrow for 10 days before they hatch into tiny, blind, and helpless ducklings. Sea urchins, though stationary, still manage to reproduce by releasing eggs and sperm into the ocean currents. If the conditions are right, fertilization occurs and new life begins, carried by the waves to new homes. Naked mole rats live in colonies with a strict hierarchy, where only the queen is allowed to reproduce. She mates with a select few males, and together they produce the next generation of the colony. Turtles have an incredible homing instinct, returning to the exact beach where they hatched to lay their eggs. This ritual, repeated year after year, ensures the continuation of their species. Nature never ceases to amaze us with its incredible diversity and the surprising ways life begins across the animal kingdom. If you enjoyed this journey through the wonders of animal reproduction, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the natural world. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.